Oh my, there were only 2 people who warned you of what's to come. Jim Cramer wasn't lying, right? We said that Monday today will probably even dump harder. Wow, it's absolutely just ridiculous. But then on the other hand, in our community, we have who? Mr. Pool, which Elon Musk just confirmed. I told you guys, we need to watch out for the riddlers, right? Because they're always 589 steps ahead of everyone else. Let us begin. Hello everyone, hope you guys are having an amazing day. XRP is around $2.30. By the way, I have a lot of developments to talk about that's been happening on the charts. It's getting crazy out there. We must hold above 223. If we don't hold that level, guys, or around that region, well, we're heading to $2. So prepare, which I think will hold up here, hopefully. But this is where things get quite interesting, guys. This is probably what your facial expression is today. Now, guys, we're a fun part of XRP and the XRP community. Now, this is quite interesting. For today's date, 11/03, Mr. Pool tweeted about this man screaming. Right? What is that? A telephone? Maybe you just got news that something bad is incoming. People were mentioning this is what you call. There's a feeling that people were getting with these types of tweets, a black swan feeling. Right, because not to mention on 11/3 right here, the timestamp for today's date, the decode to this message comes about as tread cautiously, right? But careful where you step now. So just watch out, right? Look before you walk. For Mr. Pool, 11/3, the literal date, today's date. This is not a test. You guys see? So these are all emergency comms, guys, right? Literally right here, 11/3 as well, back in the year 2020, right? Oh, by the way, 11/3 is that destruction number, right? The snake eating its own tail. Be prepared, 11/3, now activated, right? So from all these messages, guys, what's your intuition? What does your intuition tell you, right? To me, realistically, this tells me that this event hasn't even happened, that he's been warning everyone of. Right, and when it does happen, you will immediately know, okay? Because it's probably going to be on the news that nanosecond, okay? Which I think ties to event X, which is a collapse, I believe. Okay, so these are all the warnings, guys, that we should pay attention to, because I think the real black swan hasn't even happened yet. To be fair, right? This is like a taste of what's to come, but this is what's crazy to me. Elon Musk just tweeted about what? Pools, right? So he replied to this tweet, yes, obviously we are living in a simulation, but what will you do differently now that you know that? Gravity may be key evidence that our universe is a simulation. Groundbreaking new research suggests. Wait, a simulation? Guess who said it first? Mr. Pool. A new world awaits, only few will be a part of it. Simulations will continue. Then coming back here, this is creepy as hell. Elon Musk replied to the simulation tweet that we are living in one. Maybe have more pool parties. What? Wait a second. Elon Musk replies to a tweet about simulations, which Mr. Pool confirmed that we are living in one. Elon Musk says this is a very random a very random connection. Maybe have more pool parties, right? Why more pool parties? Because if you just connect the two, just dropping some friends off at the pool, right? Friends and pools are great. Guess whose name in our community is that? Mr. Pool. And what's funny about the name Pool, guys, or the word pool, it comes out as what? Loop, right? Loop. And supposedly that's how time is, right? It's a simulation, guys. It's like it bounces off each other, right? Like probably how time is. It's in air. So basically, if you're standing in the middle, right? It's all happening, but not happening at the same exact time, right? I don't even know how to explain it, guys, but it seems like that's how this reality seems to be, right? Coming out of a wormhole soon, right? Formerly known as a closed time-like curve. Interesting connection right there from Mr. Pool. Loop or Mirror pool means a loop in time, technically a closed time-like curve from Radcoli, used for time traveling. Okay? That's what it is, guys. That's why he named himself that. Right? There was obviously a meaning to that. Closed time-like curve, which means it's like a clock, right? That's why dates are mirrored, right? And everything has a double meaning. Come on, Mr. Poole, which supposedly there's a theory that goes that he's coming back to the past since he's in the future to change history, possibly. Which is Mr. Poole. And not to mention, coming back here for Mr. Poole, how do we know everything you know? It's quantum gate, right? The quantum gate theory. So this is a nasty connection, guys, right? So yeah, we're definitely on the right track here. It's honestly beautiful, if you ask me. So there's a bunch of stuff happening right now. It's getting crazy, guys. This is why Reverse Bearable God told us to watch out for or start enjoying our popcorn, right? March 11th comes out to what? March is the 3rd month, right? 11/3 right there. But today's date can come out to 9/11 as well, right? March the 3rd month, mirrored is 9, right? So 9/11 today, which we are dumping. Plus, enjoy your popcorn. Blueshy once upon a time stated, this crash will make your jaw drop. All are expecting a moon bull run. I know what's coming. Guys, just okay, let me just say this. If we were to crash, right, even back under $1 at some point in time, let's say in a not too distant future, well, is that a bad thing or a good thing? Right, it's a bad thing for the people who have their bags packed, but on the other hand, the people who are still in accumulation mode, because they don't have enough XRP or whatever it may be, well, it's a blessing in disguise, right? So even if XRP were to crash back to 20 cents, I'll be extremely grateful, guys, right? Because it's time to buy, not cry, but buy. I honestly do hope it does happen, but honestly, will it? I personally don't think so, because the structure of the chart will be ruined. But on the other hand, the Riddlers have mentioned, well, something else, right? So it's week 44, right? This is so weird. There was only one time in week 44 that Bitcoin was in the red. 2019. Is it going to be in the red this week or in the green? We're about to find out, right? But check this out. Cointelegraph just tweeted about, imagine Bitcoin suddenly disappears. What happens to Ethereum, XRP, and the rest? Why are they talking about Bitcoin disappearing? Right? We did mention that, guys. There's something definitely brewing about with Bitcoin here, right? But people are not trying to figure that out. But we already know Bitcoin probably goes bye-bye, literally. Which is why we need Trump to come about. Financial Times, Trump moves to reassure shocked allies and nervous investors. 3/11/11/3, today's date, right? So is Trump about to come on television and be like, hey, probably say something exciting now, right? Or tweet about something. It's usually he tweets about, right? So he may tweet about something here, quite exciting, to reverse the markets back up. We'll see, right? But he did say the person he gives that role to is Scott Bessent. Okay, well, it's finally happening. This could be a good week, guys, right? Even though we're starting off red, but it could be crazy here soon. From Ripple, it's happening tomorrow, right? What is? Well, Ripple swell 2025 November 4th to the 5th. You guys ready? Something crazy could be announced. Why? They're already starting it off with something huge. Ripple Prime breaks ground in the United States today with the launch of digital asset spot prime brokerage capabilities, allowing clients to execute over-the-counter spot transactions across the most prominent digital assets and stablecoins, including XRP and RLUC. Fantastic news to hear. Institutional grade asset custody just got supercharged. Another one. We are acquiring. What is this? Interesting. Now, they offer a fast and scalable wallet solution ideal for on and off ramps and global corporate payments. This integration accelerates value transfer across Ripple Payments and Ripple Custody. Secure custody enables the on-chain economy from safe storage to seamless transfer. We are building the internet of value. Oh yeah, so they're coming out with huge announcements like never before, guys. Supposedly now, they're acquiring another custody solution here, right? They're acquiring something to do with custody. And on the other hand, then we have prime brokerage, guys. Okay, so this is insane to hear, guys. Right. The launch of over-the-counter spot execution capabilities complements our existing suites of over-the-counter and cleared derivative services and digital assets. You know, over-the-counter doesn't when you trade over-the-counter, it doesn't have any manipulation effect on the asset price itself, right? Because you're buying it you're buying it offline rather than online, right, on the open markets. So this is another step towards less manipulation, shall we say. Okay, then more custody solutions, which obviously it's a good thing. Then for our LUSD, they just tweet about, this is crazy. Oh, look at that 11.3 timestamp, November 3rd. That's a double 11.3, by the way. What? Our LUSD 1 year, $1 billion plus market cap, 1-to-1 are USD backed as well, right? The number one trusted and transparent stablecoins for institutions. Indeed, guys, it's only Ripple. Okay, then Cointelegraph says, insight, investors now view XRP as a payments-focused play that could draw over $1 billion in ETF inflows. Is XRP really the new Bitcoin? Wow. So we're seeing a lot of in a crazy amount of connections, guys. Now, all for today, 11.3, golden cross reversal time, right? He flipped it on its head, guys, or time is ticking. 11.3, November 3rd from Donald J. Trump. He even mentioned it. 11.3, Mr. Pool's name, the destruction number, snake eating its own tail. 11.3, tsunami hazard zone. Something could be brewing here. 11.3, pull in case of fire and emergency. Technical difficulties, all for today's date. We see 11.3. What? 3113. The world. Interconnectedness. A submarine connects back to 589. 11.3, double meaning. This is well. Fire. 11.3. Pull in case of emergency. The fountain for today's video. When certainty fades, the unseen tiptoes in plain sight. 11.3. What's about to happen? Let us wait and see. But things are getting crazy. We're in good hands, guys, because we believe in the Riddlers, no doubt about it. Now, my name is Vice. What is that? Sophie's Mazias. See ya.